If you're about to be toilet in Brian's pants, you better have a diaper on when he's doing this shit, the saga. Okay, so we're gonna delete. Gonna remove that one. Well, the good thing was, I want to see, since I ran it so high for you, if I'm gonna be able to run it that high. If not, not a big deal. I'll bring it down, but we'll find out right now. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. That isn't gonna help. I need to do this part, the screen capture. The way it mirrors. To me, I find it sort of funny that it even eats that much bandwidth to do it, because mostly all it's doing is saying, look at this. It's sort of redirecting it, you know? So it makes it sort of weird that it even has that issue, right? I can't wait to do... I want to do that other program, though, because that other... The one that's online, I can't think of the name of it. All the stuff, YouTube, anybody that's watching on any of the different groups, you see all the chat on one thing. That's pretty epic, right? Oh, I think you can do it with the upgraded XSplit, but it was one of the other ones. They charge now, but they don't charge as much. I don't remember the name of who it is. Okay, I'm gonna drop my resolution down to the 480p. There's no need for it to be so high, because it's just gonna keep dropping right now. Why is it still not allowing me to... There we go. 480p. It actually was coming out clear. The last two I've done was under 480p, right? And it was fine. It was actually really clear, and I didn't have to worry about choppiness. Okay. It's having problems trying to... I might have to reboot it again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reboot my XSplit. I hate closing out because it does take a bit to load. The what? Yeah, I can do all that crap myself, but I usually download the stuff to do it for me, but I download these several different programs because I like it to specialize in one thing versus doing a group thing, because they tend to work a little better. So like to clean my hard drive, I like one thing, and to clean the registry, I actually use that same program, but there's a section where you only use that. You know what I'm saying? You're not using all the other apps at the same time, which a lot of them do. That actually works out great, especially for somebody like you said before. You're not the king dog of computers, but you know quite a bit. So I think you don't give yourself enough credit. Yeah, see, not sure why I'm having problems with it, dude. It's not. Keeps terminating on me. Titanfall 2 title GDZ Gaming E-Sport Team Titanfall 2 Time on my side. Tags, I'm just gonna put Titanfall 2. Like I said, I don't feel like writing all of that. I need to start doing the cut and paste thing, so I'm not so lazy about it. Okay, finally got it. 0 drops, going live. Okay. I think I figured something out there. Since you're still awake, Dirty, are you on your Facebook at all? Dirty? Where's my other headset? Dirty. Hello, YouTubers and Facebookers. Y'all know me as TymeOnMySide, with the GDZ clan creator, co-founder, and first in command. Right above my 2IC and co-owner, rollindirty420. I started my stream a little early because I had some requirements to meet, but I probably won't be on until 12 Pacific Standard Time. I'll let this run until then. Just pop in, like, share if you feel the need, hit the stars so I can afford to get some better system stuff so I can actually better entertain you guys. Somewhere around the 16th, you guys may miss me for a day or two. We are moving about an hour from where I live right now, and so I'll be out and about. Go ahead and check our Facebook page out, YouTubers. It is Time on My Side. God, I'm so tired. What is the name of it again, Dirty? Time on My Side Gaming. I think it's Time on My Side E-Sport Gaming Fam. And then rollindirty420 E-Sport Gaming Fam. And our main page, the hub, where all of us collect up at, about 15 or so of us, it would be all about GDZ E-Sports team. You will see us sometimes stream directly to that main stream as well as our own, sometimes cross stream in and all that. We just want to make sure we're getting everything in for you guys. I didn't really want to load up my other laptop, but I'm about to load up my secondary laptop. Oh good, it didn't all the way shut down. Thankfully I only have to put in the password. Sad that I still need a password these days, but human nature is neutral, so sometimes, mattering on the opportunities, you're going to be good or bad. I don't want them given the opportunity to get into my laptop. One of y'all owe me millions of dollars, by the way, just because, well, I want millions of dollars. My buddy Dirty over there playing with the mic, or it's his cat again. His cat tried to text message us a couple of times already the other day. So again, I will be officially starting the stream at midnight, about maybe 10 minutes after midnight. If it's any later than that, I'm just running late. I have to do something at midnight. But I wanted to start now because I needed to fulfill, like I said, my obligations to Facebook about certain days streaming and amount of days. I do see that I am live, and I'm going to try to check if I'm getting any real echo or not. God, I really do sound like a kid. Just to give you all a heads up, I'm 46 years old. My voice sounds like I'm like 13 on that one. Usually people always guess, well, you're 18, 19? Yeah, I was 18, 19 more than 18, 19 years ago. But I hope I have the energy of a kid most of the time. Lately I've been a little bit tired because I'm technically working 2 jobs. I work my regular job, and then I want to make sure I'm on here and give you guys at least so many hours of me time and GDZ time. I made a commitment not only to you guys but also to my clan and to my buddy Rollin' Dirty to make sure we can get this stuff up and running properly. So far we've been doing really great. A big part to Rollin' Dirty's research into a lot of the stuff and his ability to promote and move things out and get things done for us. like it took me 2 days to jump from 9 followers to 100 and become able to actually put my W9 in. So technically I am going to look at this as a job, even though it's fun to do. It's still, when you're pushing 2 time clocks, it becomes tiring still. Usually during the week I wasn't playing much because I would be so tired, and I would only play the weekends. But since we started this, I'm trying to be on every single day, at least for a certain amount of time. Generally during the week right now, my stream time will start somewhere between 7 p.m. and midnight Pacific Standard Time. On the weekends it could be any time, but usually I'm trying to get on as early as I can and not get off until I really just can't stay awake anymore. So you'll see me multiple times on the weekends. Facebook only allows you an 8-hour stream at a time, so I actually figured that one out on myself, try to figure that. But I just want to make sure that I'm keeping you guys involved in all this, along with keeping my guys involved, keeping everybody engaged. To do so, like I said before, if there's any way for you guys to actually donate, that's awesome. If not, that's still awesome. Go ahead and share and like, hit any type of notifications possible to keep us going. The more you share and like, the more people see us. We all play different games. I've actually bought a whole lot more games so I can start streaming more. Probably on this weekend, we're trying to do a huge group to go into GTA 5. I want to get a group of 30, to tell you the truth, and have us go on GTA 5 so we can have a whole lobby to ourselves. Right now we've only got a few that have come in. If you want to be part of that, please go to the All About GDZ E-Sports team and message there. More than likely Rolling Dirty would be the one who would answer those messages. He's a little more he has a little more free time during the day when he's usually streaming to check that stuff out. But I wouldn't be adverse to having some of you guys come on and just talk to us like that. That's a great way to get to know you guys. I'm also probably going to push my streams into some other aspects at some point. I'm a big movie buff, so I may actually start doing some streams where we're talking movies, maybe talking new music, various little ideas. And anything you guys might want to suggest that we talk about, that'd be great too. I like to make this pretty much not just a gaming page, but an all-around entertainment page where we can get a little bit of everything and a lot of gaming. So it's basically be like entertainment news and entertainment mix sort of type deal. Pretty sure Dirty wouldn't mind doing stuff like that too. Dirty used to be a music promoter. So if you want to talk music, he definitely knows music. He knows how to promote it too. He's got his skill over there. Of course, he's got the type of music he likes, but he knows good music all the way around. I'd have to say I'm not too picky about music. I pretty much like anything that has a beat that I like. It doesn't matter what type of music it is. It could be heavy metal or R&B or oldies, new stuff. If I like it, I like it. I don't care what genre it is. There's actually some classical stuff like Mozart I like. So, and yes, I used to sing it in choir. I know I'm a geek. That's okay. Geeks make money. I just need to make more, so I haven't been geeky enough apparently. Okay, checking out my live stream. Man, my other laptop, I have a lot of stuff open right now, so here we go. I'm going to look at my other live stream on Facebook before I go outside. Oh, by the way, when you go to the TymeOnMySide GDZ Gaming Fam page, that's TymeOnMySide GDZ Gaming Fam, TymeOnMySide, one word. If you look at the top, the little picture I have up on the top, the little cover picture, that is made by Dirty. My little avatar stuff, and the picture actually is great, but it also in some fashions does a little justice to me because he looks really small standing on this robot arm. That's what it looks like, at least. And sometimes you feel small in the world, so. Needless to say, with all that said and done, I mean, Do I got 3 people actually watching me? Huh. I know one of them is my phone. Oh, Dave must be the other one. Says my sound is good. Quality's not perfect because I'm doing it at 480 right now, but it is 60 frames at least. But I know it's not cracking and popping, but that's one of the reasons we need those donations, those little stars to go up. Because those go up, that means we can actually purchase some better equipment for you guys to have a better experience. Right now, it's looking a little hazy, even more so than usual. I'm gonna, oh, I can't do that because if I do that, then it'll stop on me. There are some other people who like to check out. If you are on YouTube, go to TCW. That's on YouTube, TCW. He's got about 600 plus followers on that. He was nice enough to promote us a bit and get us some of these little likes and you guys coming around and seeing us. So if you could, go over there, show him a little bit of love, hit that subscribe and hit that notification button. He is actually a pretty good gamer too. Plays a lot of GTA, as I noticed from Dirty. He's a really, really chill, nice guy. You guys probably like him. I'm talking really chill. Like when he's talking, you can tell he's relaxed. But you guys probably would like him, so I would say go out and check him out. Check him out. There may be some understanding that he may actually be coming over here also to check us out and be part of the group. The reason we use the term fam and team instead of clan is although most of us, almost all of us, are GDZ clan members, we're hoping to bring out some of the people that we used to play with that were with other clans that we're really good friends with, so we want to call it family or team. And the same aspect is, if you guys all want to be part of that group too, I would suggest, again, messaging Dirty over either on his page, which is Rolling Dirty GDZ Gaming Fam. That's Rolling Dirty, ROLLING DIRTY 420 GDZ Gaming Fam, or go to All About GDZ. I think it's All About GDZ E-Sports team. I always get that name mixed up. It's pretty long. I'll get it down one of these times and message him there, and you guys can talk. And he's sort of my meter on people, because I'm a little bit more trusting than he is, and he's a little less trusting. Neither of us are not trusting. We're just different levels of that. He's a little bit more to one side of the trust, and I'm a little bit to the other side. I like to trust everybody, and I get hurt, or whatever you want to call it sometimes. And he's already been through enough that I won't say he doesn't trust people, but he'll be skeptical of them until he feels like he knows them. So if you're saying the right words and stuff to him, obviously that's going to work out well. Looks like the quality actually picked up on the live feed for Facebook right now. That's really nice to see. I'm not actually going to go into multiplayer. I'm just going into the multiplayer setup side of it. Should maybe show you guys a little bit. This is Titanfall 2. I am TymeOnMySide. I am a just above average gamer, and you will see me do epic fails, and at times I'll look like a god, and you try to figure out why can't he always look like one or the other. I have no answer for that. It's like RPGs. RPGs, I could do those all day, and you're in trouble. FPSs, it's not even just game to game. For me, in FPS, I could be great at the beginning or horrible at the beginning, and then flip it around for the second half. Don't know why. Don't ask why, because I don't know why. I can go into here to find a game, invite network, or invite friends. Over right below it's customized. There's your pilot, Titan, and boost. Obviously your pilot is the guy you see right in front of you, and you get a total of 10 custom pilots, so which you can actually name if you just, when you go in here, to go up here, and their Titan's obviously the big guy behind you, which you get a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You start off with Ian, and as you level up, you can get all the way to the guy on the bottom here. Each one has something they're good at, and they have a difficulty level. If you look, 1, 3 stars means he's hard to use. Actually, I found him pretty easy to use after I used him a couple of times. He ended up being one of the easier guys. 2, 2, 3, 2, and 2 and 3. Don't know why they call this guy difficulty 3. I've had no problems using him all. He's probably the easiest overall to use because all his stars are pretty even. And maybe because I've used him enough too. Maybe it's considered harder. I don't know. He's not the strongest though, so don't expect that little gun to be killing a lot of things. My view is he may actually be the strongest because that fire, that ferrite he's throwing out really destroys Titans. You will see a lot of people using, I think it's the North Star here, ends up having a sword. Or the Ronin. Yeah, there's the Ronin, that sword. A lot of people use this one. Seems like a smaller one. I don't think can take heavy damage. Can take heavy punch damage though. But they like to use that sword, and it can be pretty devastating. Gives you a pretty good boom boom. That's the one I see people use the most. I've seen some people using this guy a little lately. As you can see, it has a big old Gatling gun on it, and the fire rate and the power coming off the Gatling is pretty good. The only problem is you better hit fire before you want to fire, because just like most Gatling guns in most games, it spins for a second, then the bullets start rolling out. Ion was the first guy you get. I used him quite a bit in the very beginning. He's actually pretty decent. He's all around pretty good, but not super powerful, not super fast, not super. He's just pretty average, but he's fun. And then go over here to your boosts. Your boosts are the various different things you can change about yourself in this way. You can enhance your game playability a little bit. Right now I'm using ticks, these little spider drones. They're sort of like walking grenades. They actually help out, by the way. You get 2 at a time once you are on the game for long enough, or whatever. Each game it'll give you 2 at a time. You can save up to 6 of them at a time. I usually like to use my 2 once I get the Titan. What I do is I throw one on either end and then call the Titan. That way I have a little bit extra defense besides myself, and it's actually worked out a few times. This one's a Pilot Sentry, which I may actually want to start doing some of. It looks pretty cool. It actually does pretty good damage. Map Hack, I don't know what that does. It reveals enemies to your entire team. Okay, if you read the description, I guess it tells you, right? Okay, give yourself free battery. Not knowing why I would ever use that even for the Titan. Because I would guess that I would have to jump out to put the battery in. Radar Jammer, scramble the enemy's radar. I've seen that a few times. I haven't used these guys yet. As you can see, they cost a little bit of the merit points up there to do. You know what? For this stream that's coming up, I think I'm going to switch to these Pilot Sentries just because I haven't used them yet. Be nice little defensive mechanisms. Okay, so I'm going to show you on this, on the custom pilots. You got various things you can change, as you can see throughout here, right? So the first thing is, I like to use the grapple hook. It literally is what it is, a grapple hook, and you got various one of these little things that you can change it to here. The grapple hook to me just seems to make the game faster. Right next to it is a grenade that you could use. Various grenades. It's like a gravity one. This is like a ferrite one. Obviously shurikens if you look at them. Electric smoke grenade, which is actually pretty cool. Your regular standard frag grenade and your arc grenade. I'm waiting to get the satchel because I used that in the beta. I've only been playing a week now, but I used it when the beta was out, and it was pretty devastating. For now, I believe I'm using the electric smoke one. It's actually pretty cool too. These are where your camos and stuff are, and yeah, you can design your own. Right next to your camo on top, that would be what gender or sex you are. Male and female, guys. Male and female. I'm a male, so I like to always put mine to male. I don't like to ever play as a female. I ain't giving no false impressions, and I ain't gonna accidentally catfish anybody, right? These are your various guns. With your various guns, you can get your different types of levels up and stuff. Anything with a lock on it, obviously, something I'm waiting to get either by level or pay for. Same thing for each one of these. These are rockets. This one right here is actually what they call a softball. It's like a sticky grenade that shoots out. It's actually anti-personnel, but it works very good on the Titans. And these are various things. So like I set up another thing where I get ordnance a little faster. This makes me hang on the wall a little longer, and this gives me a random execution. These are just various call signs and patches. You're gonna go to bed there, Dirty. Rolling Dirty's on the other side. He's been listening to me this whole time, guys. I know you can't hear him because I didn't add him to the sounds. But good night, Dirty. And I'm pretty sure the fans are saying good night too. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. But these are your call signs. You know, banners, patches, factions, stats like that. You'll see that my stats aren't that great. When I first started, I was only at 17% winning. So I've gone up quite a bit, which is nice. I'm starting to get pretty decent at the game. I wouldn't say, I'll always be just above average. I don't think I'll ever be a god at games. So if you're actually tired of watching people that are gods at games, here's your way to deal with it. Okay, network stuff, so like your inbox, my network, browse, invite, stuff like that. So store I haven't gotten into yet at all, so I don't want to go over it like I know something when I don't. Settings, this is where you can do all your control settings. I did have to change one thing. I can't use L2, R2 to aim and shoot. Number one, I got small hands and it just doesn't work out real well with small hands. Number two, for decades before we used R1, R2, and I'm so used to it I can't do it the other way. I always end up doing it backwards and dying. And so if the game doesn't let me change those controls, I don't buy it. As simple as that. There's no reason for me to buy it. It's just going to be bad. You can hit your big button, you can get a post-game report. So my last game, I can show you. Like I said, I'm pretty average. I only had 4 total kills, 3 Titan kills, and 16 minion kills. Not unusual for me to be right around that 6 and 45 actually, so I did pretty low at the very end there. But we played a clan there called, according to Dirty, so it was a bunch of randoms playing a clan. That tends to be what happens. Okay, up on the upper right you see my name, TymeOnMySide, my little emblem right there, which looks sort of like a dragon lion mix thing. I can't quite tell what it is. Then merit points. Merit points are earned as you're doing your games, and then of course on the bottom are the points that I've earned already at 141, excuse me. And then there's the other part that I was telling you, the patch. So here's the patch. This is what you see right here. This little, it is sort of like a dragon lion mix. Actually sort of cool. You know what? I'm going to go with a little bullet right now. I want to change something. Banners. Okay, they're just, you know, a little banner like you see the one I have on the side. I like that purple one, so I don't want to change it. See the purple gun right there? Doesn't give you anything but a good little look. The factions, my thing says squad and all that. That's just from picking all this stuff like that. I think that's all for right now. In about, I want to say a total of 40 minutes I'll be back. Because I have to do something at 12 Pacific time, so I'm sorry that you guys have to sit here and watch as we're delayed. I'll put a little note here saying exactly what time I'll be back, so for anybody who shows up, they'll know. Let me put it down before I even leave. I will return to stream by 12:30 at the latest, guys. I just want to say 12:30 at the latest. Return to stream by 12:30-ish. To get some games in. Again, my name is TymeOnMySide, not TymeOnMySide, like some people get wrong. I understand why they would get wrong because I spelled it a little bit different because I used to play with a guy, a friend of mine, real dear friend of mine, his name was Time, and we used to sing the song Time is on my side, blah, 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 which is where I got Time on My Side from, which is sort of funny because it actually makes sense too, because usually, like I said, I might be a slightly above average player, but I've gone against some great players before and beat them, and I always tell them, sooner or later, time always gets you. Yeah, I know, corny pun, blah, blah, blah. Pun definitely intended. But again, I will be back around 12:30-ish, and we will start getting some games in. I want to get at least 5 games in for you guys, so those guys, especially the ones waiting, we will have their money's worth of their time with me, man. And I really appreciate you guys doing all this stuff for me. Whatever you guys can do to help out is awesome too. And don't forget to check out all the other streamers we have. There's roughly 15. I talked to about, I want to say 4 more that are looking to get in, and Dirty's talked to quite a few more that are looking to get in. We want to make it sort of like Epic. We can all help each other, promote each other, and we can start going against those guys who are already big, who are already established, you know, because I've noticed not too many of them are helping other people out. Some of them are, but they've been so established, it's hard for you to break through. If you end up in a group that's already broken through, then you're able to promote each other, just like music, just like any other entertainment. I don't want to take their stuff from them, but I want to be part of what their stuff is. And I'm going to play either way, even if I'm not getting paid, but it'd be nice to get that so I can get all that stuff, and maybe even help my son get something, who will actually be one of the streamers, by the way. And I really appreciate you guys for coming out and spending the time with us, by the way, too. I will see you guys in roughly 1 hour, maybe a little less. And you guys have a good time partying it up while you wait for me. Well, I'm going to have to give a serious apology. I'm about 30 minutes late from what I thought I would be here. Things took a little longer. I am sorry for that. And again, my name is TymeOnMySide. My page, TymeOnMySide GDZ Gaming Fan on Facebook. And I am on YouTube as TymeOnMySide with a lot of little other things at the end. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, do what you got to do to get information from me. Along with that, I want to see that post first. Okay. Along with that, let's get into the game here. I am part of a large group, leader and creator of the clan GDZ, just stands for G-Dogs. rollindirty420 is my 2IC, ROLLING DIRTY 420. I consider him a co-owner. He's done so much work for the clan and for the streaming, and he's the motivation to get us into doing this, to spread our footprint and do all that stuff. And he's done a lot of the software and promoting and all that, where I'm trying to handle the technical side. If you guys could please like and share. If you have or want to, please hit the little star program that Facebook gives us. All donations or monies received will go actually back into the gaming experience. We're trying to upgrade all our computers and various other things to make sure that we are giving top-notch, top-notch experience for you guys. We want to be able to push this to its limits. There's roughly 15 of us. If you go to All About GDZ E-Sports Gaming Team on Facebook, you'll find our main hub where we're all going to meet up. Sometimes you'll see various lives being posted there, not just on our regular Facebook page. I also have a Twitch. I believe it's under TymeOnMySide also. It's TymeOnMySide, TymeOnMySide. Right now we are going to play Titanfall 2. I promised to get a few games in for you guys. Got into it a little bit later because I was helping Dirty stream. Right now he is basically computerless. He's using a Chromebook and he can do certain types of stuff with it. One of them is not having a very stable platform to push a live from one area to another. So I pushed it for him, and in turn he helped me on GTA 5. We play a lot of random games, not just FPSs. We've got GTA 5, I got Final Fantasy 7, we got gamers of all types, different types of personalities, Infidel, and Corrupt. Amazingly, both of these people don't have the use of one arm and are still amazing gamers. And Corrupt is coming online with us too. We got to build him a page. Along with Corrupt, we have Infidel, like I just said a minute ago, and he already has his page started. Can't quite remember the name. Dirty usually posts it for me. I know it's Infidel, and then one other word after it. Silent Bob. Literally fits the name. He does not say much. Matter of fact, I think it was probably 2 months of playing with him before I finally heard him say something. And it basically took somebody hacking onto a game. I believe, I know which map it was Nuketown and Call of Duty. And I believe it was Infinite Warfare. All of a sudden we were floating in the air and we couldn't kill the other team. And he finally said 2 words and that was it. Needless to say, the reason that guy had to hack, Silent Bob is a beast. The boy, if he had been doing this stream stuff, he would probably be way up there. I would like to say that at least most of us are above average, maybe not great, but we are team oriented, so we tend to win a lot when we play with each other. I just started playing Titanfall 2 a little roughly around a week ago, although I did play the beta for nearly a week.
Dynamics is grateful for your
I should have bought the game right out. For me, this game is just so much energy, so much speed. so many different little variables,
Take the enemy
and
segment
is
for
very
receiving.
team-oriented. I like team-oriented games. I am not a KD guy. I am an objective guy, and when objectives aren't met, I get mad. That's where I get mad. I don't get mad. Surprised I didn't really kill him. Just slightly missed him. The gun I'm using right now shoots out what they call a softball, which is basically the equivalent of a grenade sticky. We have a rocket on here for the Titan. I'm trying to think of a few other things here. Right now, game is 35-37 other team. As you can see, I can wall climb. I can... Well, I'm getting mostly grunts. I only got one pilot. I keep missing the pilots or not seeing them. First game of the day. I am a little tired from work. I work a 8-hour job where most of it's driving because I am a technician. Mostly for copiers, but pretty much any office equipment. I thought we had two guys behind us helping us, I guess not. So I got a little brave. Okay, looks like I got some baddies behind me. So, what I am going to do... Lost a couple of soldiers, actually, buddy. I keep forgetting you can slide on this thing, too. Dang, behind me again? Number one way for time on my side to die is behind me and people on roofs, and it doesn't matter which FPS I'm playing, that always seems to be the case. This gun is a little difficult to use. I just started using it yesterday, or the end of the day before. What I'm trying to do now is get to these guys. Battery out. As you see, I use my grapple hook to get behind him, and here goes the battery. Oh, I got one of those pilots, it looks like, and I severely hurt there. Titan, I see another Titan just on the other side here. Let's see if I can't slide and get the ride. Oh, he is going nuclear, fellas. He is going nuclear. I have no clue how I lived through that. That is a gravity grenade, and a gravity grenade sucks you in and then goes boom. I do have a Titan, but they have their Titans here too, and I don't want to. And they got two guys protecting that Titan, and that Titan's just about gone. And let's see if I can bring mine in now, because it looks like we got rid of them.
Stand by for Titanfall.
Go into the Titan. I used a relatively weak Titan who happens to be pretty fast. The very last one on the list. We are losing right now by a hefty 260 to 179. I've seen comebacks worse than that, so the thing is, you gotta make sure you kill those guys. Grunts are points. You gotta look at them as points, because that's exactly what they are. It says there's an enemy pilot attacking me. I don't see it. Sorry, I don't see anybody. see orange over here, and then by the time I turn around to go there, I don't see orange anymore.
Warning. Enemy pilot bounding.
These pilots are staying up on the roof and going down here.
Keep your weapon on, pilot. Pilot, be followed on pilot. Eject.
I hit eject before that. I'm a big right before you said eject, I was passing barely to eject. I played that one pretty poorly still at the same point, but these guys are just hiding everywhere. I've never played this map either, so you gotta give me a little bit of leeway on it. I did put a bit of hurting on that Titan, but man, they are pulling away still at 244 to 363. Oh.
You have killed your nemesis.
I killed the pilot and the grunt, it looks like. I didn't see the pilot killed, but it says I killed my nemesis. Your nemesis is the guy who's been killing you the most, and being that he's a camper, that's usually the case. I didn't put much of a hurt on him, but I hit him a little. He must have saw me last second, or somebody saw me, so he turned. Jesus, I am playing pretty badly, guys. Might be my first game, but this is pretty bad. I'm not doing too bad on minion kills. Probably the only reason we even stayed in this game. Not for me alone, all of us in general. I got something I want to put up over here, which could help us if I can get there.
Titan ready. Call it any time, pilot.
On him before I died. Jesus, they are killing us. 296 to 481. Almost a 200 point lead. It looks like my little sentry gun is doing some work. Dude, every time I fight those little guys, for some reason it lags like that. It'll stop and they'll kill me. If you look at my stream yesterday, you'll see the same thing. Not sure why, but... I need to start hanging out with my Titans when I get a Titan, because I'm tired of dying. myself there, guys? I know I did. I thought I was on one of their Titans.
We can still win. Your Titan is ready. Stand by for Titanfall.
Towards the end there, a little bit better play, but I did play pretty poorly outside my minion kills. So 44 minion kills, leading the pack on both sides, actually. I'm probably about to go die here because I'm going to go against the pilot. Got him. Little payback for the camper. So I can get a couple more minion kills while I'm here. Ah, 44 minion kills, only 3 pilot kills. It's really hard when they're hiding up on top and the weapons I'm using are not built for that type of boom boom bang bang, guys. Excuse the coughing there. Not sure why, but I'm making sure that my live for my Facebook is still going because okay, there it is. See, I would have had that last guy at the end there if I had just shot faster. Okay, again, this is just your customizable pilots, Titans, and your boosts you can use. I don't think I have anything that I'm going to want to change to. Increased ammo is okay. See, none of these really pertain to anything I would really need. Maybe on this guy, speed loader might work out. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to switch to because it's a little slow. The rest of the guys are set up one way or another. I really don't care. Usually I only need about 3 to set up. Some people need 800. That's just what it is. Oh, no, but Energy Thief replaces your selective execution. I don't really need that survival. This one might be the best for me because I do run into a lot of battery issues. And there's no way I'm changing to this faster unprotected Titanfall thing because there's no need. It gets there fast. I don't even know why they put that skill there. It's sort of a wasted skill. I think this is my highest leveled 15 Ford. I think I got one at 16, didn't I? No. That is my highest leveled one. Have been using him quite a bit. You can see all his stuff is at level 2. Probably overall one of the better ones. They all have a similar amount in the ranking. I did not find this guy to be at all fun to use, but sometimes matters what you like. I think hopefully I did not pick that Titan. We will see, because it put me in a match. Let's see if we can win one for all you guys. Again, my name is TymeOnMySide. We had just started this. Our whole clan, plus some of the family, in other words, other clan mates that we've played with over the years, are part of it. Roughly 15 or so of us, and we are actually growing. If you want to be part of this group, simply message one of us. All about GDZ E-Sports, or Gaming E-Sports team. We'll get all of us. That's our main hub page. And then I'm on TymeOnMySide. GDZ Gaming Fan. GDZ stands for... simply stands for Cali D-Dogs, or D-Dogs. Used to be Cali D-Dogs. Oh, I got a pilot kill out of that somehow. I guess the guy didn't have right, maybe? I don't know. See, these ones don't bounce because they're stickies, but they do not aim well. So, and I've yet to figure out how to do the aiming. If I aim down, it'll tell me where it's going to hit. Got a pilot assist for that one. And when I aim, it slows me down a bit. That's a little bit annoying. I did get him, and he got me. Another vengeful kill, I guess you could call, for both of us. I'm not sure if it's the same pilot or not. At least he's not scared to come out and fight, which is usually what except for the fact he was invisible.